So Xmen 97 just aired its season finale, and what a season finale it was. So I'm going to be going through the whole season and giving you my honest thoughts. Okay, so I want to start by saying that there may be a few spoilers, so if you haven't watched the series in its entirety, please go watch it and come back after. So I just want to say that I think that this might be one of the best reboots I've ever seen in a TV show. And this is how I think they should be handling TV shows and movies being rebooted in the future. I just can't get over the art and animation for the show. It's so good and smooth, but even saying that, it keeps to the original show with some of the scenes looking a little bit choppy, like how it was originally animated. Speaking of the original show, me and my family watched the first few seasons of the show in preparation for the reboot, and I loved how they kept the story of the show going perfectly. Alright, let's stop talking about the animation for a second. Leave me, we will get back to that in the video. I did want to mention some of my favorite episodes and some of the best moments in the series. And I gotta say, one of my favorite episodes is definitely episode 4, Motendo. And what I loved about it was all the fun references to the video games from the 90s. I also loved the message of the episode, and that was to move on and not stay in the past. The moment that was absolutely mind-blowing was in the episode Remember It. And if you've watched this episode, you know exactly what I'm about to say. Like, Nightcrawler being introduced in this episode was absolutely mind-blowing. Joking, it was obviously the moment that Gambit sacrificed himself to save the mutants. Like, that was such a heartbreaking scene. At least in my opinion, it was a pretty good send-off to that character. And speaking of remembering things, of course, please remember to subscribe if you're enjoying the video so far. Anyways, back to the video. Something else I thought was great about the show was the cameos, like Captain America, Iron Man, Spider-Man, and the Hulk. They were all so great, and even though we didn't see them for long, it was still a pretty nice touch. Another one of my favorite scenes is in episode 1, when the Blackbird blows up and they're all falling. Like, this scene is just so cool, and it really just shows the X-Men being, well, the X-Men. Especially when Cyclops is falling and he uses his laser vision to save himself. That is just so cool. And this is another one of those series where I really can't think of many cons. Like, please put in the comment section if you could think of any cons of the series, because I really can't think of many. Another point I wanted to make is the characters in the show. All of them are great. Like, the villains are amazing. Even some of the characters that were in the original show are just as good, if not better. Alright, so back to the animation. I think that the animation of the show is definitely one of the best parts, for me at least. In some of the action scenes of the show, they look amazing. One of the final things I wanted to mention is the story. Like, whoever the writers are for the show definitely know what they are doing. But overall, I thought the show was great and definitely better than what Marvel's been pumping out lately. Put in the comment section on your honest opinions and thoughts on the show. Anyway, that's all I have time for. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now it's time for homework. I'll to subscribe, smack that like button. I'll be lightning back with my next video. Bye! Obviously, joking obviously. What the heck did I say? Joke. And I gotta say, one of my favorite episodes is definitely episode 4, And one of the final things I wanted to mention is the story. Whoever the writer. And I can't. This is too. Hulk, Mr. Fantastic, Daredevil, Strange. Okay, but overall, I thought the show was great, and definitely better than what Marvel's been pumping out lately. So please put in the comment section on your okay. All right, I think that this might. Let's stop talking about the animation for a second, and I wanted to continue talking. Oh wait, no.